Test. Check. I'm the only one here. I know, dude. I was so bad at planning this stream today. I fucked up. I was so bad planning today's stream. Shit, man. I feel bad now. Fuck. So I don't know if a lot of people know, because I also just went live an hour earlier. Nah, you ain't. I am here. Hey, finally gonna start Volume 2. Why not? I feel bad. I changed the time so many times today. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, today technically wasn't the best time to start. The sooner the better. Ah, shit. I'm sorry. Sorry, OG. I feel bad. I feel bad for OG. I'm sorry. Damn, I fucked up. Hey, what's up, man? I'm sorry it's so early for you guys, dude. I fucked up. I feel bad. Let's see. Let me have my notepads open. So we're gonna start Volume 2. Yo, what's up, Mama? I feel bad. OG, I think OG's asleep right now. Damn, I fucked up. I'm sorry, guys. I assume it was a good Blue Lock episode. Okay, let me just put the chat down here so I can see you guys, and then I'll start. I have... Okay, hold up. I want to talk it through with you guys. I have ads on this stream, but I think I put it on low because it had 3 options. Let's try it one time. I want to see how it's like. I want to see what it's like. If you guys don't like it, we can turn it off for the streams. But you guys let me know. I guess I kind of want to just gauge it, see how it does. Let's do this. So, what is that? What the hell is this? Quick break. Oh, this was my quick break thing. Okay, no. Okay, let's put Volume 2 in the title. Volume 2. Right? Volume 2. Oh, wow. That's hype. Oh, that's hype. That's hype. Look at that. Look at that. Holy shit. Good morning, guys. I'm sorry, Jen. I'm sorry it's like 6 a.m. for you guys. Let me get my timestamp ready. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna just go straight into it. I did fuck up on the timing. Let's do this. 12 a.m. Okay, so look, I'm gonna stream. I don't know if it's bad. I can do. We mad at you? I know. I'm sorry, Alma. Top left renovation. Oh yeah, look, we renovated the top left. We added top 2. Won't be able to keep eyes on chat for the next 2 hours or so. Low bro, please crucify the split. So look, I can stream only for less than 10 hours and then potentially stream later at night. But I don't know if I should just save it. Got every music used so far in the music channel in case you lost. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember the music folder, right? Let me see. Let me have it open too. I got you. Right here before we start. Music domain. Yo. Honestly, Volume 2 is the longest and slowest, but there's great points that are important for later series. Okay, bet. That'll probably easy. I usually mess up my schedule on my own to begin with. Okay. Yeah, dude, I felt bad because I said I was originally just gonna go live 3 hours ago, and then we switched it to 2 hours ago. And then I know for EU time, I was like, all right, let's do it after 4 hours, so I wouldn't have been live for another hour. But then another hour from now, I kind of have to do some things, so I was gonna stream for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. It was gonna be a short stream. Like I'm sorry, man. I have to be really good at planning these things, man. At least on weekdays, I've been good. Weekdays, it's been set. Like the earliest I can stream is kind of late for others, so it's also kind of bad. It's like a double-edged sword. But I'm hoping once we get into the new year, my weekends are a lot more free, and I can just stream a lot earlier and then longer streams on weekends. But I think we're about to start. Oh man, 10-hour stream? No, I can't do a 10-hour stream. I can do like a 2-hour stream. But I'm hoping once we're in the new year, we can do like maybe 4 6-hour streams, like really early in the day. Damn, hold up. Also just got back from the gym. I haven't even showered for you guys. I'm all sweaty. I just put this shit over my muscle shirt. Oh man, I'm fucking stinky. Whoo! Don't worry, that's not gonna make it into the video. We haven't started the recording yet. Let's do this. Oh, you're gonna tweak? I know, I messed up, dude. I feel bad because he said the earlier the better. Let's do this. So what was this part? This is I think the quick break part. Okay, so that's good. Okay. I can make this a little bit smaller, right? Oh wait, what do I have 2 live chats? Oh, I remember now. This one, hold up, bear with me. I had a second live chat that I was thinking like for gaming. What? No. Hold up, let me mute this one or hide it. So I have a second one. I'm gonna put this one under the first one. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's good. Have you started? No, we're just gonna start right now. How was everybody's Christmas? I mean, well, for those that celebrate, or if not, I hope you guys had like a happy Wednesday. For now, you guys ready? We're gonna start. It's gonna be a short stream, so I do apologize. Remember I got on the fight? You okay, guys? Enough stalling? I know, enough stalling. We got the music playing. Let me know in the volume. Wait. Before we start the recording, let me get the chapter ready. Because I don't have the chapter. I have chapter 146 open because that's where I'm still at in notes. I'm like 50 chapters behind on notes. I'll do this off stream. And then once we catch up to the end of volume 1, then we can stream the recap notes. But let me get the chapter first. We are on chapter 214. Look at that, we're on page 3. I fumbled a baddie a day before Christmas and I've been falling more and more low every day since. It's okay, Red Devil. It's okay, man. We win some, we lose some. It's okay, man. It's okay. The world is a big place. I believe in you. We got this. It's okay. They may have not been the one. It's okay. If they aren't the one, there will always be new opportunities, Red Devil. Alright, ready? Update chapter title. Holy shit, I'm fucking excited. I'm excited. I'm fucking starved, dude. I've been thinking about this shit all week. How the fuck did a week go by so quick? Okay. We've started the recording. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps, dude. Look at that. Look at that. I'm getting goosebumps. Ooh. You guys know what today is? Sadly, it's going to be a short stream. Or it might be a short video. We'll see. We're aiming for over an hour in the recording, but today we are starting volume 2 of Lord of Mysteries. Chapter what? 214. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm fucking saying. Wait, we can't swear in the beginning of the videos. I can't believe I'm saying that. We're at volume 2. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I laughed. The other day, somebody said when I was reacting to the trailers again and analyzing, quote unquote, I didn't really analyze as much. But I said, oh my god, like 44 times, apparently. W's in chats? W's. I know, dude. I'm excited. I wasn't even trying to wait one whole week. Apparently, a week just went by in a blink of an eye. Also, because it was like Christmas week. But dude, we went up 100+ subscribers since finishing volume 1. So thank you guys. There's been like literally we gained 10% of what took me a year. It took us a year to get to 1,000 subscribers. We literally hit 1,000 subscribers on our 1-year anniversary streaming on YouTube. I know there was like a few months where I didn't. I kind of just stopped. It was kind of unmotivating, and it was like I don't know what to do. But like now it's like, oh, reading on stream has been a lot of fun, and I like it. But like, it took us. What took me? It took me like almost 6 months to get 100 subs. No, maybe roughly. It took us a while, but we got it, dude. And I'm excited, dude. Are you guys ready? Okay, enough stalling. Today we start Lord of the Mysteries Volume 2 at chapter 214. All I want to say at the beginning of the video, thank you guys so much. It means a lot to me that like there was like 150 of you guys here when we finished Volume 1. I know we're probably not going to get that for a while since we're just starting and I haven't been planning the streams at the time. But thank you. It means the world to me. I'm excited to start Volume 2. I hope you guys are excited to start Volume 2. I don't know if Volume 2 is supposed to be slower or more fast. Sorry, the audio spike. Or more fast paced than Volume 1, but it's cool. It's okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to. I don't know if you guys are able to tell me how long. LOTM content is very valuable by us. Yeah, thank you guys. It means a lot to me that you guys care so much. You know that you guys want to watch. You know, it's cool, dude. I know you guys can watch like all these other people, but like That, you know, you guys are here watching me live. That means a lot to me, dude. Okay, enough stalling. Enough of this long, dragged out intro. I've never had an intro for over 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but I think we're good. So make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share the video, I said like twice. Share the video, like the video. It's slower, but more action. Cinema. Volume 2 is slower, but more enjoyable. That's all I need to know, bro. Enough said. All right, let's start, bro. Make sure, I'm already starting my words. Let's update everything. Wow, it's been a week. I'm already a little rusty. But you know what? Hold up. Before we start, I went back to my first video. And I read a little slow in the beginning parts. I was getting mad at myself. It's like, man, you're reading so slow. But I'm hoping at the start of Volume 2, we're good. We're off to a good start. I think Volume 2 has more fights. Enough. That's all. Enough said, bro. That's all I need. Volume 2 has 269 fights. 269 chapters? Okay. It's okay. 200 plus chapters. It's cool. So it's going to be longer than Volume 1. All right, man. You guys better lock in and get ready. Oh, my God. Volume 2 has 269 chapters. Ooh, my God. Wait, does it end at chapter 269 or it's like in the 400s? We're talking like in the 400s or it's okay. It's okay, Nordy. It's okay. I won't delete it. It's okay. All right, guys, let's start. Volume 2. Let's go, dude. Volume 2 is called Land of Hope. Oh, we're in Backland, right? Oh, this is exciting, dude. Oh, this is exciting. We're in fucking Backland. Oh, my God. Wait. You know what? Okay. Just copy and paste the title. Okay. Oh, my God. I got rusty. It's been a week. Okay, chapter 214 is called Land of the Hope. Quick side note. Oh, it's in the 400s. Oh man, you guys better lock in. We're gonna be on this one for a while. I'm estimating maybe 2 to roughly 3 months, right? No, I think we can do it in less time. Woo! Finally back to it. We're back to it. Volume 2, bro. This is chapter 1. Don't say specific chat numbers, anyone. Okay, it's okay. We're doing what to Backland? Oof, man, we're gonna mess shit up in Backland. All right. I already did the timestamp, but it's okay. I just want to say, bro, the end of Volume 1 was so good. It was so good, bro. It was like reading the finale of a book series. Like, honestly, if Lord of Mysteries were to end there, I probably wouldn't even be mad. Like, if it ended like on a cliffhanger ending, like a cliffhanger bittersweet ending, I don't even think I would have been mad. I would have been like, I'll take it, you know? But he's cooking, bro. He's cooking for another 1,200 chapters for Lord of Mysteries. All right, let's go. We're gonna be finished by February. Knock on wood. All right, now we can start. Chapter 214 is called Land of the Hope. Oh, wait. You know what? I'll update the chapter title one more time. Hold up. Let me update this one more time. It's not that bad. It's only... I did an intro for 5 minutes. Damn, man. Hold up. I've been stalling. Holy shit. I got a little rusty, guys. Oh, let's start. You guys ready? Let's go. If the music's too loud, too low, you guys let me know. Every volume has a great ending like Volume 1. I'm not ready, dude. Oh, my God. Hold up. Am I going to cry? No, I don't even want to know if I'm going to cry. Don't even answer that question. Every volume ending is peak. All right. Choo-choo. That's how we're going to start. Choo-choo. Every volume has... Oh, my God. I can speak. I'm already stuttering at the beginning of the video. Chapter 214 is called Land of Hope. Choo-choo. I couldn't have made that sound even more funnier than I could have. I was trying to make it sound bad as like choo-choo. But a train whistle resounded in every corner of the station as metal behemoth in the form of a steam locomotive came to a slow stop with more than 20 carriages in tow. Dressed up in a tuxedo and half top hat, Klein was carrying an exaggerated luggage bag that appeared incongruent with his figure. He took a firm step onto the ground of Lowen Kingdom's capital Backland. This city was divided into 2 regions by the Tussock River, which flowed to the southeast. The 2 lands were connected by the Backland Bridge and ferries with a population exceeding 5 million people. It was the most prosperous capital in the southern and northern continents. Klein looked far into the distance and saw faint yellow hazes everywhere. Visibility was terrible, and the gas lamps hanging above the train were already lit to dispel the gloominess and darkness. Oh, I'm already starting off bad. Choo-choo. All aboard the train, dude. It's only 6:30. It looks like it's 9 or 10. Klein shook his head indiscriminately. Suddenly, he recalled a joke he heard on the Tussock Times. A gentleman who has just arrived in Backland finds himself lost in the thick haze. Helpless, he asks a drenched gentleman passing him by, "How do you get to the Tussock River?" The gentleman answers him in a friendly manner. Walking straight without stopping, I just swam from there. Oh, okay. I read that wrong. Every time I read Backland newspapers or magazines, the reporters and editors will make a mockery of the populated air or the increasing number of foggy days in every conceivable way possible. Previously, the Backland Daily Tribune even did the statistics, and it was found that it has gone from about 60 days to a year from 30 years ago to the present 75 days a year. From this, many far-sighted people established organizations like the Soot Reduction Association, Smoke Reduction Association. Apparently, there was a bill in September that motioned the need to establish the National Atmospheric Pollution Council. Klein lowered his huge luggage bag and pinched his nose to gain respite from the sudden discomfort. Then, tracing his golden chain, he's wearing a golden chain. Okay. Then, tracing his golden chain, he fished out a golden pocket watch from his vest pocket. He popped it open and looked at the time. When he truly bade farewell to his siblings. Oh, I'm so sad about that, dude. When he truly bade farewell to his siblings, he had especially visited a department store and spent £4.10 solely to buy a golden pocket watch. And did he leave his other pocket watch? He spent £4.10 solely to buy a golden pocket watch and matched it with a golden chain worth £1.05 solely. To not constantly be aware of the exact time made him feel a sense of horror. Klein had planned on buying a silver pocket watch as he felt it matched his temperament, but after considering the true essence of a clown, he finally chose a more showy and exaggerated golden watch. Okay. 6:39 is not that much later. Klein put away his pocket watch and held his cane and luggage bag as he slowly walked out of the steam locomotive station with the crowd. Dude, this is so cool. Is he wearing the clown makeup yet or no? Suddenly he made a sudden turn, causing a person who was secretly talking to him to have his hand fall empty when reaching for his pocket. Klein was unfazed by this episode as he followed the cement-paved road and mixed it into the crowd, arriving at an intersection in front of him. There was a lawn and garden that circled around a column that resembled a chimney. No, it's very light. Please don't be a red chimney. Yeah, his other pocket watch was his father's, so his siblings took it back from his corpse. Oh, they had it, right? Because he was technically dead, right? So they probably took the watch back. Ah, you're right. Benson took his old pocket. Yeah, so they already know, man. So I thought what was probably gonna be set up in like 100 or something chapters. He's like walking down the street as a clown, and like he takes out the pocket watch, and like maybe Benson like is like, I know that pocket watch, but you know it makes sense. If he was technically dead, they would have taken his belongings. Okay. No, it's very like a chimney. Klein saw the column spewing thick smoke from its top end. A portion of the smoke floated high into the sky as a portion condensed into a tiny liquid droplets that scattered everywhere. Klein paused once again and placed his luggage down. He spread open a newspaper and map that he had held onto using his other hand. While on the steam locomotive, he had already planned where he was going to go or what to do next. The experiences that he had undergone and the mental experience that he had was when disguised as a clown in the morning made Klein finally understand the true essence of a clown. Although being capable of knowing a little about fate, one remains helpless towards the fate. Therefore, one might as well use a smiling face to hide all the pain, sorrow, confusion, and depression. He has all that. Damn, man. How is Benson gonna see Klein in Backland? Maybe they... Well, hold up. For the test, the exam. I know, I have red chimney PTSD. Well, don't forget, he was thinking of testing him, right? That he heard from Backland. Maybe he has to go to Backland to take his exam, right? For a higher paying job or whatever. And then maybe he sees him. There could be a possibility that he ends up there to take an exam. Because I remember, right? He's like, hint, hint, Benson, you might have to do this. But I don't know if it's maybe in Tengen or Backland. We don't know. Hold up. I'm excited, you know? There could be a way. Or maybe, like, Melissa, when she joins the steam and machinery school, you know, for her exams, you know, and she's studying it, she ends up going to Backland. And then she runs into that clown and she's like, oh, I remember you. And then maybe they see the watch. Okay, hold up, I'm thinking too much. I gotta stop speculating. I gotta read. I need to know what happens. At that moment, he clearly felt the clown potion digest and believed that if he continued acting this way, it wouldn't take long for him to make another attempt at advancing. But herein lay the problem. He didn't know the corresponding name of Sequence 7 potion, much less know its exact formula. How should I obtain the formula? The secret order seldom appears. They only seem to be interested in the Antigonus family items. Dude, how is he going to progress, dude? Is he going to have to join, like, another faction? This is also why others have little understanding of them. Yes, I should consider two aspects. One, I need to come into contact with the local Beyonder circle and see if I can find clues. Two, I should set a trap and use the Antigonus family treasure as bait to lure the secret order out. After all, I do possess knowledge of the strange vertical pupil formed from the numerous mysterious symbols. But that's too risky. I need to be careful since the bait cannot be too good or too bad. It won't garner their interest if it's too bad, and if it's too good, I might end up attracting a shark that can swallow me whole. The secret order's leader, Zaratul, is a figure who guided Emperor Roselle. Maybe he had obtained the biggest slice of the pie during the revolutionary feast. Of course, he might not still be alive as that was something from 200 years ago. Cat, bro. If Mr. Zik is still around, Mr. Zaratul is still around. Amidst his thoughts, Klein felt the coldness of Backland and couldn't help but shiver. He decided to find a residence as soon as possible. He flipped through the papers and once again browsed through the rental section and he saw a circled advertisement. 15 Minsk Street, Sherwood Borough Terrace House. Weekly rent 18 solely. That's a little bit more. What's up, guys? Thank you guys for joining, dude. Klein had thought this through very carefully about the area in which he was to stay in. Although Backland had a population exceeding 5 million people, he still needed to be wary about meeting the local Nighthawks. Oh, there's local Nighthawks here? Okay. Be it in the newly transferred Dali or Loretta, Arur, Harson, I keep pronouncing Arur wrong, right? Harrison and Borgia that he previously met, they would definitely be able to recognize him. Therefore, Klein limited the North Borough where the Church of the Evernight Goddess Backland Diocese headquarters and St. Samuel Cathedral was. He also limited the areas with the best security and extremely strict monitored Empress Borough and Western Borough, the two boroughs belonging to the nobles and richest magnates, with more of the noble living closer to the Empress Borough. After eliminating the worker areas, the harbor and the East Borough and Backland Bridge region where the poor gathered, Klein had few choices left. The first choice was Hillston Backland, where the Backland Stock Exchange, Clearinghouse, Futures Center, and 7 major bank headquarters, various trust funds, rail companies, and bulk cargo commerce companies were. It was known as the financial business and economic center of the Alolan Kingdom. The second choice was Sherwood. Oh, wait, hold up. Backland resides in the Alolan Kingdom, right? It was known as the financial business and economic center of the Alolan. So, Backland is the economic center of the Alolan Kingdom. Oh, Alolan Kingdom takes up the entirety of the northern continent. And within the Alolan Kingdom, you have Tingan City and you have Backland, right? The second choice was Sherwood Borough, where there were many small companies and residential buildings. Reasonable development. The two boroughs had a lot of people in them, and the security was relatively good. It was good for hiding in. After serious consideration, Klein chose the cheaper Sherwood Borough. I think I'm mispronouncing that. It's the city. Backland is the oh, you're right. It was the capital. Okay. Backland is the capital and Tingan City just a city within the Alolan Kingdom. Do you remember the map? I do not remember the map. I think I'm gonna save the map so I can reference the map. I should do that. The two boroughs had a lot of people in them and the security was relatively good. I think I skipped a line. No. It was known as the financial business and economic center of the Alolan Kingdom. The second choice was Sherwood Borough, where there were many small companies and residential buildings, which would be a good place for a clown business. Northern continent has more kingdoms than Lowen. Okay, Lowen Kingdom is just one kingdom of the northern continent. Okay, I need to have that map memorized. That way I know exactly where we are. No, you're not late, Bozak. We're still on chapter 1. We're like halfway through chapter 1. And also, I started stream like an hour before like our third agreed time. So, no, it's not too late. It's okay. The two boroughs, I just reread that. We're not going to be rereading paragraphs like we did it for the majority in Volume 1. The reason why he didn't seek out organizations like the Capital Housing Improvement Company or Capital Housing Improvement Associations was due to the fact that they needed identification, which he couldn't produce at the moment. If I can't find a place to rent today, I'll find a motel that doesn't need any identification to stay for the night. Klein gathered the things in his hand and carried his luggage. According to the map, he walked towards what seemed like a department store entrance. That was the Backlund Metro's entrance. Yes, a metro. The first time Klein saw the word metro on the newspapers and the magazines, he nearly jumped in fright. He never expected that such a transportation vehicle had become a reality in this era which hadn't entered the age of electricity. Oh yeah. It's all technically steam and machinery, right? Not electricity. I wonder if eventually there's gonna be a character that's basically like Nicholas Tesla or something, right? And he creates like the light bulb or like the electricity equivalent. Oh, there's ads. I can turn if it's too bothersome, let me know and we can end it. I'm sorry. I'm hit with an ad. I'm sorry. Let me know how it is. Do I have my water here, by the way? I don't have my water. Let me know how it is. If it's too bad, I don't know. You guys let me know. Okay, let's just try it for the first time just to see. And if it's too bad, you guys let me know. I feel like an asshole now. What the fuck? I feel scummy turning on ads now. What the fuck, dude? It feels so weird. It feels so weird. Ah, man, I feel icky. Hold up. Let me know. Like, please be honest with me, guys. I need feedback on that. I'm gonna need feedback. There's a small electric thing like oh, you're right. There are telegraphs. Tell me why I was watching like a 10-minute video explaining how telegraphs work. Or when you send a telegraph, right? Let me know how that works. Steam and locomotive, right? Yes, steam and locomotive. Wasn't that Roselle? Okay. The first time Klein saw the word metro, we just reread that. It was born 25 years ago. It first connected both banks of the Tussock River and had now expanded to the key city boroughs. Of course, there weren't. Oh my god, my voice squeaked. Of course, there weren't many stations. Through the main door, Klein followed the people ahead of him as he walked to the ticketing booth. After being in line for a few minutes, he finally saw a cashier with the head with beautiful golden hair. The lady didn't raise her head. All she did was point to the wooden board by the side of the window with the prices. Peak period 7 a.m. through 9 a.m., 6 p.m. through 8 p.m., 10-minute headway, 15-minute headway for all other times. First class seat 6 pence. Second class seat 4 pence. Third class seat 3 pence. Roselle basically, yeah, I remember 200 years ago, right? He started the Industrial Revolution. And then they talked about how like all the crude oil disappeared, right? Something, right? Something. Oh, that or there was no crude oil to begin with, right? I'm still thinking about that. That has to be important somehow. Like, why bring up like, oh, he started the Industrial Revolution, but there's a problem. There's no crude oil. Maybe our true creator needed all the crude oil for whatever reason. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm so curious, man. I still got a few unanswered questions that we gotta get to the bottom of. Third class seat 3 pence, return trips and respective 9, 6, and 5 pence. Annual pass, first class 8 pounds, second class 5 pounds 10 solely, third class no annual pass. It's cheaper than I imagined. There's actually no distance restriction. Melissa would definitely love this more than a horse carriage. This is the culmination of machinery, Klein thought as he suddenly felt upset. Maybe they move out there. Crude oil wasn't there already, right? Okay. Yeah, see, now I remember. The true creator propaganda is real. I know, dude. He has to be up to something. Especially after that damn finale. Oh my god. The final act for Volume 1 was amazing. It was amazing. Hold up. How many of you guys guessed or figured out the whole thing where somebody's been writing everything in the pen from the beginning? Because I can't believe I'm still thinking about that. I can't believe I called that. So how many of you guys actually thought about that? Or you read that review and you're like, what the fuck? Or were you guys like me and like thought that could happen and then it happened? I love that guy. He's my homie, man. We go way back. Me and him go way back, dude. His kid ain't that bad. Like he has this child that was just born. He's a few months old. He's cool. Wait, no, I lied. We took him out, right? We took out that crazy creator spawn, right? Whew, man, not me. It was too unexpected. It was unexpected. I didn't. Okay. I had no idea. Hey, you know what? Maybe we should keep curious. I did not figure it out. I'm dumb. No, you guys aren't dumb. It's too good to be true, though. I guess it was the pen. Because they talked about the coincidence. So yeah, wait. You know how many times they talked about that fucking pen? 3 times. I didn't expect it. Dude, if you go back, they talked about that pen on 3 separate occasions. And they brought up the whole 1 coincidence, 2 coincidence, 3 coincidences 3 times. I'm pretty sure if you go back and you look up how many times it was brought up 3 times. True Creator is awesome. I didn't predict that. Shit, man, that was crazy, dude. I was going hysterical, man. I was so lightheaded reading that. I'm getting lightheaded just thinking about that. That shit is crazy. Look, I'm feeling numb right now. That shit was crazy. I had no idea, but I didn't know how the scope of it. Levinus told me, so I was aware. He's a true friend. Levinus told you, like, we go way back. He's a homie. There's actually no distance restriction. Melissa would have definitely loved this more than a horse carriage. This is the... I got lightheaded saying all that, man. That's crazy. This is the culmination of machinery. Klein thought as he suddenly felt upset. He revealed a brilliant smile as he fished out 4 pence and handed it to the cashier. Second class seat smacked. The cashier tore a ticket and stamped it before handing it to Klein. After finding the line that led to Sherwood Borough and passing through the not very strict security checks, Klein went down the flight of stairs and quickly came to the platform. He followed the labels on the ground and found the corresponding location for second class seats. Choo-choo. He didn't... Choo-choo. I said that's so funny. He didn't wait long before he heard the chugging sound of the train and the thunderous steam whistle. He saw a huge steam locomotive. Its large and meandering body, together with its black metallic luster and complex machinery, mixed together to form a unique beauty. Backland's Metro still used steam locomotives. The smoke that they spewed was specifically designed to enter a pipe above, travel through a chimney, out into the world. This was also the true usage for the lawn and garden out of the streets. Amidst a screeching sound of metal, Klein first waited for the passengers to align before carrying his cane and luggage over slowly. He then allowed the conductor to check his tickets. Unlike the third class seat, the second class seat were 1 person to a seat, so there were no concerns about having 1 seat snatched. Just as Klein sat down, stowed away his luggage, and leaned on his cane, he suddenly heard hurried footsteps. He subconsciously looked towards the door and saw a thin adolescent boy rush into the carriage. The boy was wearing a coat that didn't suit his age. He wore a rounded top hat and carried a ragged haversack. He kept his head very low. I'm very sorry, I got on the wrong carriage. I'm from third class. He showed his ticket and apologized to the passengers before briskly walking towards the third class carriage. Klein retracted his gaze and once again confirmed his destination as he waited for the doors to the carriage close. Carriage to close, I read that wrong. At that moment, he heard the chaotic and hurried footsteps. He then saw a few men dressed in black coats and half-top hats rush into the carriage. Are they chasing after the 15-year-old boy? Klein instinctively had such a thought. He shook his head gently and continued reading the newspapers and map, just like the other passengers are aboard the carriage. And just like that, we finished the first chapter of Volume 2. That's crazy. You were so quick, Mysterious Fool. Oh my god. I actually didn't forget today. Hold up, I have a question. Should we do it like Volume 2, Chapter 2? Or should we just keep it Volume 2, Chapter... Nah, I think 215, right? Right? I think this would be better. Hold up. Let me copy and paste this little thing. Yay? Yeah, what's up, Unhinged Provoker? What's up, dude? What's up, guys? Hold up. Let me just copy and paste thing, because I have a 60% keyboard, so it doesn't have this actual key. One sec. Bear with me. Bear with me for 2 seconds. Just find the key. Okay. Beautiful. Then we go here. I'm thinking like this, right? Is that too much? Does that look fancy or nah? We can do it like that. How does that look? Volume 2? Right? Now it's like nice together. No, 215. There's a... Oh my god! That was funny. Hold up. Okay, let's fix that. I'm thinking... I think I need to put a space. I think I'm gonna put a space. I think this is good. Right? right? I'll make it a little bit smaller. Think that's good. Man, we sped through that book. We are in chapter 3. I know, man. We're going crazy, dude. We're going. I think we're going at like a really good pace. I like it. I like it. Okay. Let's do this. New chapter. Shit, new chapter 250. Let's fucking go. He finally caught up. Who caught up? Hold up. You know what's crazy? There's been one guy. I'm not talking smack, but I don't think he liked my first video. Easy geek this goof. He finally caught up. There's one person that reacted to my first chapter and he didn't like my video. I get it. I was pretty bad at reading. I was mixing up all my fucking words. And I noticed the more he watched, the more he liked and enjoyed the videos. And I'll be honest, that made me feel really happy. It made me feel really happy that there's been at least one person that I know he didn't like my videos. He was very vocal. I took that feedback and was like, yeah, I know. I can see how the beginning chapters were pretty bad when I read, especially since I'm not used to reading light novels. Or I'm not used to reading this much. Dude, there's 30 of you guys here. Thank you guys so much. But I noticed he kept watching more of my, or he, she, I'm not sure. So we'll say they watched more of my videos. And slowly but surely, they had a change of heart. And then they liked my videos and they said, keep up with the good work. They gave me a little heart. And that meant a lot to me, dude. That made my day. I read that. I think I read that yesterday in the morning. Oh man, that made my day when I read that. It was like a person that apparently didn't like my videos ended up liking it, and like they stuck for the long run. They went through every single video. That was amazing, dude. It was so beautiful. I thought that was really cool. That made my day. That was like, you know what? This is worth it. This is cool. Bruh, I just started coughing blood. Oh, is there a ritual that does that? Oh, what do you that? Oh, what do you that? Nani? No way. Are you guys ready? That was cool. That was so awesome. I thought that was really cool. That made me feel really happy. I can have some. All right. Timestamp 2:15. My boy Red Devil, are you good? Hold up, man. Please, man. Please take care of yourself. Please get that checked out, man. Maybe you just bit your lip. I've bitten my tongue before, and like I've had like a little blood right there. Also just popped a really bad pimple on my back, and I had a little bit of blood today, so you know I can kind of relate. Okay, that's gross. I'm not gonna say that. Good thing we're not recording right now. That's just for us. That's only for you guys. Let's remove this. This is a symptom of fumbling about it. It's like, ugh. It's okay, man. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, man. There's always more opportunities out there in the world. Are you guys ready? Chapter 215 is called Miss Samir. I should have had shorts up by now. I'm gonna be doing this slowly over the next coming weeks as we catch up. Are you guys ready? Chapter 215 is called Miss Samir. Been a while since I caught a LO2M stream. I'll be back after watching the previous part of the stream. Yeah, no, for sure, man. Thank you so much. You can 2x speed it. It's okay. Do it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. There's 30 of you guys here. That's crazy. Chapter 215. Everything's up to date? Yes. Miss Samir. Did you see a teenage boy? He's wearing an old coat. One of the men who dashed into the carriage asked the conductor fiercely. Klein glanced at the man through the corner of his eyes. He was a thin and hardy, his skin a dark shade from the prolonged exposure to the sun. His eyes were much more recessed than the typical Lowen Kingdom citizen. The third pillar is the third pillar here? Probably the fourth pillar. The fourth pillar, yeah? Fourth pillar. A Highlander. Wait, I think I skipped a line. Klein glanced at the man through the corners of his eyes. He was thin and hardy. I just read this. I'm sorry. I'm already off to a bad start every chapter so far. Whew. A Highlander or a mixed blood. He nodded thoughtfully. In the middle of the northern continent, the point where the Hornicus mountain range began, we have to go there. That has to be a hint for like sequence 7, right? Spoiler? Okay, we won't read whatever's on top. It's okay. It's okay if it's a spoiler. Bro, holding up the LOTM community. Wait, who? Who? A Highlander or a mixed blood, he nodded thoughtfully. In the middle of the northern continent, the point where the Hornicus mountain range began, there was a highland which was extremely hot and dry. Most of it belonged under the Phaenopod Kingdom, while the area west belonged to the Intis Republic. The area to the east belonged to the Lone Kingdom. Natives were thin and barbarians, but they were brave and skillful in warfare. A long time ago, they posed as one of the biggest problems for the three nations, but with the advancement of gunpowder and the changes in the way war was carried out by these Highlanders eventually recognized the reality and submitted. A large number of them left in Highlands and entered Backland. Trier? I read that so wrong. Are you an owl? Who? I know, dude. Faina Potter City. I laughed at myself saying that. Who? We're going choo-choo, and now we're going hoo-hoo. Yeah, Hornicus is a little sus. Like, he said it when he had his potion, and now there's a Hornicus mountain range. Oh, the mountain range was named after Hornicus. Oh, that makes more sense. So now I want to know who the heck is Hornicus. Is he a homie, or is he, like, a bad guy? Okay, well, no. Trerer mentioned. I've been pronouncing it wrong. I was about to say tier, but we'll see. A large number of them left the Highlands and entered Backland, Trerer, Faina Potter City, and the various flourishing cities or ports in the northern continent. Some were workers, while others became grunts or the local triads. They dared to kill and showed no fear of thorny situations. The conductor was a man in his 20s. He shrank back when he heard that. As he pointed in the direction of the third-class carriage, I saw him. He went that way. The leader, wearing a black coat and half-top hat, nodded indiscriminately. He led his men and rushed to the third-class carriage and showed no concern towards the surrounding passengers. If I were that boy, I would have already alighted from the third-class carriage. As Klein read his newspapers, he began letting his thoughts stray. Trier. Oh, Trier. I got it. Trier. About a minute later, the train whistled and the carriage doors closed. Chug, chug. We're saying choo, choo, chug, chug, and hoo, hoo. Man, what a start to our first video. The steam metro began speeding up as it cruised along, but at that moment, Klein suddenly sensed something as he looked up to see the door leading to the other second-class carriages. The teenage boy walked slowly into the carriage, wearing his old coat, round top hat, while carrying a ragged haversack. He looked adolescent and had refined facial features. His red eyes were stained and solemn. Impressive. He alighted from the third-class carriage and circled around and entered from the first-class carriage again. Was he afraid that his pursuers had partners waiting inside the metro station? Klein was slightly surprised. He felt that the boy's handling of the situation was rather mature and careful. He was much better than most people in their 20s. He clicked his left molar lightly and secretly activated his spirit vision. He scanned the boy and saw that he was in a state of fatigue. His emotions were tense as he was dispirited. However, he still maintained a blueness and represented a calm thinking, impressive at his age. Klein mumbled silently as he lowered his head and continued reading the newspapers. The boy didn't notice that he had been scrutinizing by beyonders. He headed back for a third-class carriage once again. The rest of the journey happened stably and calmly. Klein arrived 20 minutes later at one of the 3 train stations in Sherwood Borough. He took a rented carriage for nearly 10 minutes before finding Minsk Street. This is going to be a crazy start to Season 2. According to the descriptions in the paper, he came to Unit 17, which was next to 15, and pulled the doorbell. Chuko? What is this, a chocobo? Is this a train? Chaku? I'll stop. I'm gonna just say chocobo. It sounds like a chocobo. Caca. As sounds reverberated inside the house, a mechanical... Oh, it is a bird! If you're not sure for the pronunciations as Google Translate, he's still neutral. You know what? Yes, Google Translate is neutral, but it is... Oh, you guys said... Oh, I get it. You said 2 things. Tree, air, or it... I read it as trier, tree, air. We'll use Google Translate. As sounds reverberated inside the house, a mechanical bird that didn't look too fancy popped out from above the door. It was about the size of a palm and was made up of gears and other parts. It constantly nodded its head and let out the sound of a chuko bird. Not a bad toy, it's just not very well crafted. Klein made an objective assessment. Nearly 20 seconds later, the dark door was pulled open. A young maidservant dressed in white and black looked warily at Klein and asked, "May I help you?" Klein smiled and waved his cane, which was now wrapped with newspapers. "I'm here to find Miss Samira about renting..." Oh, she's gonna be the landlord. "I'm here to find Miss Samir about renting a house. I'm guessing it hasn't been rented out." The full name of the newspaper was Stay Lind Samir. Samir. Jin. What the WTF? Chocobo? It sounded like a chocobo. "Not at all. Please wait a moment." The maidservant bent back politely. She rushed inside and reported to her mistress. Moments later, she came out again and ushered him in. She then helped him place his cane and luggage in the foyer and hung his coat and hat on a clothes rack in the same place. A warm blast of air inundated him, dispersing the chill Klein had brought in. He scanned the area and first saw a uniquely designed fireplace. He saw pieces of red, smokeless charcoal burning inside. Samir's living room was rather big. Man, we gotta get Easy Geeky to play Inscription. Let me copy and paste that. I got you. Let me open up a new tab. I'll keep that here. A warm blast of air inundated him, dispersing the chill. I read that wrong. I already know it. The chill Klein had brought in. He scanned the areas and first saw a uniquely designed fireplace. He saw pieces of red, smokeless charcoal burning inside. Are we talking about a chimney? I think we're talking about chimney. The maid servant brought Klein to the sofa and said to her mistress in a pale yellow dress, "Madam, the guest is here." The mistress was in her 30s. She had blonde hair and blue eyes. She looked rather pretty and had preserved her youthfulness well. She held a silver inlet feathered royal fan in her hand. As she was at home and the fireplace made for a warm environment, she didn't wear anything around her neck, revealing her white bosom and shiny long neck. "Hello there, Miss Samira." Klein pressed one palm to his chest and bowed. Miss Samira smiled in a reserved manner. "Good evening. Please have a seat. Do you wish for some coffee or tea?" I would love some coffee or tea. Inscription is such a good game, bro. Yeah, no. Every time I hear Chimney, is no. Zungwil is probably there, dude. Klein sat on the sofa and answered frankly, "Tea, please." Julian Marquez, black tea, instructed Miss Samira. She then turned her eyes to Klein and asked, "How might I address you?" Sherlock! Sherlock Moretti? Oh, he changes... Oh, Sherlock Moriarty. What the... What? Where? We got both Sherlock and Moriarty? Bro, we got the good guy and the bad guy? Bro, Sherlock is... If you guys haven't watched the Sherlock Netflix series, go watch it. Benedict Cumberbatch is such a good Sherlock. You got PTSD from that? I know, dude. I know, man. We got it, man. Sherlock Moriarty. You can call me Sherlock. Please tell me there's a detective pathway. Or like, we know, okay, we've seen all the pathways, but please tell me there's a shishak. Please tell me there is a detective sequence. I always love Klein's naming sense. I know. Bro learned plagiarizing from Rizal. Like, he learned pretty quick, dude. Yeah, like, we had Emperor Caesar. Now we got short. Well, you know what? It wasn't complete plagiarizing because he mixed two character names together. Sherlock Moriarty. You can call me Sherlock. Klein had long thought of a fake name. At that moment, he caught whiff of a fragrance from the kitchen and saw complicated pipes. Heh heh, those are my husband's designs. Although his actual job is manager of the coin company, he's a machinery enthusiast. He's also a member of the Kingdom Suit Reduction Association. Miss Samira noticed Klein's noticed Klein's gaze and explained with a smile, "Miss, there's no need to go into such detail. I'm not here on a blind date with your husband." Klein lampooned as he said without his smile waning, "Miss Samira, I wish to rent Unit 15. You don't remember how many times we called Klein similar to Sherlock in past streams? I don't remember that. I don't remember that, Romero. Did you guys say Sherlock? I think you guys said, man, like, oh man, this guy's gonna be... Oh, I remember when he was analyzing the room where the guy turned into a zombie. Like, man, this guy's basically Sherlock. I see what you guys were doing there. That was a very subtle hint to his name. I like it. Glaze, yeah, Glaze the King Sherlock. Spoiler, it only gets better. That's not even a spoiler. That's just hype. Miss Samira straightened her back as she said elegantly. She said with a smile, "I have to remind you of certain things. Unit 15 doesn't have such pipes, reclining chairs, card tables, mahogany kitchen cabinets, fine porcelain, silver cutlery, gold-plated tea seats, or removable carpets." She pointed out the things in her house as she introduced them, one after another, and after she was done, she added, "It originally belonged to my older sister and brother-in-law, but due to a business failure, my brother-in-law had no choice but to move to the southern continent. They have a plantation and Balam. Balam is located in the southern continent." Okay, this is good for notes. "However, I don't agree with their choice. This is just too unfair for my niece and nephew. There are no good grammar schools there, not even a good home tutor." "Miss, that's not something I would like to know." Klein nodded sincerely and said, "Apart from the weather, there's no place in the southern continent that can compare to Backland." His agreement satisfied Miss Samira greatly as her eyes darted slightly. "This house will still a 3-year lease. I wish for you to pay a year's rent at once, 18 solely a week. The use of furniture will cost 1 solely." What? "I can collect a deposit of £50. Damn, Damn! Klein shook his head and smiled. Miss Samir, you should be able to tell that I just arrived in Backland. I don't know what might happen to me in time. To pay £15 for a deposit will lower my ability to resist any risks. My limit is half a year, £25. He still planned on renting another one-bedroom apartment in Backland's East Borough. He would like... Oh, have 2 places. He would use it to change his clothes, undergo disguises, and shirk off any tailings. It was necessary for what he planned to do. Stalin nodded slightly and asked, have you studied at grammar school? Klein chuckled and said, yes, I later self-studied history. Do you have any identification with you? Asked Stalin casually. I'm sorry, I was in a hurry when I left my home and forgot to bring it with me. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm from Mid-Seashire. Klein deliberately used the accent with his class name Welch often used. When he said forgot, it reminded him of the Captain Dunsmith. No, don't talk about this guy. I'm about to cry already. Damn, man. Dunsmith. We saved Tingen, dude. The smile on his face turned even more brilliant. Oh, look at this smile. I'm already sad, dude. At this moment, the maid servant Julian brought a... Oh, man, I missed Dun, man. I can't read this shit without Dunsmith. How am I supposed to read Lord of Mysteries without Dunsmith, man? He was such a damn good character. I think Dunsmith... Man, why did I say Nightmare is my favorite sequence? Dunsmith is my favorite character. And they kill him. Damn, man. When he said forgot, it reminded him of Captain Dunsmith. The smile on his face turned even more brilliant. At that moment, the maidservant Julian brought a cup of black tea over. The cup was porcelain white with classic flowery patterns. Some areas were plaited in gold. Klein took a sip and found the fragrance distant. The mix of sourness and sweetness were perfect, and it was clearly much better than the sipe black tea he often drank. Very authentic Marquess black tea. He complimented with a description which couldn't be faulted. Miss Stalin Samir. I'm reading all these names. I gotta get used to these new names. It'll take a while, but I got you guys. Get tormented by literally clown smile. That's sad, dude. I think moving forward, whenever he does that fake smile, I'm gonna be like remembering all those like beautiful moments from Volume 1. I will never take for granted Chapter 3, or I forgot what chapter it was, where they spent the whole chapter cooking. I was so over that. In retrospect, I was so over reading that chapter because I read slow. All he did was cook with his sister, but that, like, in retrospect, that was like one of the most beautiful chapters ever. Miss Stealing Samir curled her lips and said, then let's do a half year's rent, £25. Klein thanked... I feel like my music is a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Klein thanked her and engaged in a few minutes of idle chatter. With her unit, another maidservant found a service contract from the study. After both parties signed the contract, Klein counted £25 while fleeting the pinch and pushed it to Miss Samir. Stelline counted it silently before smiling. Mr. Moriarty, I believe you'll be finding a job in Backland. Yes, Klein answered, feeling a little lost. The corners of Stelline's mouth hooked up. I can give you some suggestions. With a weekly salary lower than £3, it would be difficult for you to live in Sherwood Borough. Your rent, food expenses, water, gas, and charcoal expenses, transport expenses, and everything else added up will cost you at least £2, 5 solely. Believe me, this is Backland. One still has to consider new clothes and good cutlery and tea sets. A weekly salary of £3 is the bare minimum. Damn. I did tell you siblings bonding is the best chapter. I know, man. I take that shit for granted now. I understand now. We love cooking chapters. I know. Man, I'm sad. I gotta cook dinner today. I'm gonna cook some. Well, I want to say cook. I'm gonna pop the rice in the rice cooker. When I'm making my rice and making my chicken, I'm gonna be like, man, those were the good old days, right? With Benson and Melissa. If your weekly salary reaches £5, you can hire a maidservant. At £6, you can consider hiring a chef. At £7, you can add a male servant. For £8, you can hire additional maidservants. Miss Samir, I think you're flaunting your wealth. I once earned more than £10 a week. Klein maintained his smile as he listened attentively. At that moment, the door suddenly opened. A stout man walked in. He was dressed in a black double-breasted suit and leather gloves of the same color. Above his lips were two elegant he has two mustaches? Or two people? Luke, this is Moriarty. He will be our neighbor. Stelline Samir went forward and introduced him. Obviously the master of the house, Luke took off his coat and handed it to the male servant beside him. He smiled politely and said, Mr. Moriarty, would you like to join us for dinner? This is the manager of some coin company, a member of the Lowing Kingdom Suit Reduction Association. Klein said with a smile, I'm very sorry, Mr. Samir. I've eaten on the steam locomotive, although the taste doesn't leave a deep impression on one. After exchanging some pleasantries, Klein was led by Julian out of the house and into the neighboring Unit 15. The layout was very similar to the unit next door. The first floor had a huge living room, a dining room with decent lighting, 2 guest rooms, a bathroom, a cellar, a kitchen that extended all the way back. On the second floor, there were 4 bedrooms, an activity room, a solarium. I read that wrong. A study, 2 bedrooms, and a huge balcony. Miss Samir wishes to tell you that you can rent out part of it, but not to workers or make this place too packed or noisy. Oh, I'll bring you clean blankets, sheets, and pillows cases in a while. Julian returned to the Samirs after informing Klein. After doing a round of packing, Klein finally settled in Backland. He sat in an empty living room and suddenly felt lonely, hence he forced himself to consider his future plans. Whether he liked it or not, revenge and advancement couldn't be done in the blink of an eye. Therefore, he had to obtain a lucrative job to prevent himself from facing any financial troubles. However, the job couldn't restrict him and affect his movements and plans. In other words, he needed sufficient freedom. He's going to be a clown. A street clown. After some deliberation eliminating unsuitable jobs, Klein was left with 3 choices. He could become an author by becoming a plagiarist. However, his identity was sensitive, so the more famous he became, the more trouble it meant. All he could do was give up unwillingly. The second choice was to be a news reporter. This was considered quite a decent job in a time and age. However, job applications... I read that so wrong. However, job applications required his educational certificates and other documents. Klein was helpless in that respect. Finally, he chose the third job. Oh, because he's Sherlock, duh! Private detective. This was also the reason why he'd taken on the fake name. So he's going to be Sherlock. So he's Sherlock Holmes. Everyday client loses money, sad. Yeah, I know it is sad. All right, update chapter. Before Mysterious Fool reminds me. By the way, I did like that chapter. It was a really good chapter. So he found a place to stay. We found his alias name. And he's going to be a PI. Okay, I'll take it. I like it. Up to chapter title before I forget. Let me check the time before we continue. We've been live for an hour, so we can probably read 2 more chapters. Well, yeah, that's why, because he can just cheat with his sheer divination, right? He's by default, he's the best detective because he can just use that. Yay, Sherlock Moriarty appearance on stage now. I'm ready, dude. Okay, wait, don't get mad. I have like about 30 to 40 more minutes. I know. Shit, man. I'm sorry, guys. Damn. Fuck. I wish I could stream longer. Fuck, man. I feel bad. I'm gonna just watch you finish chapter 12. Just come to say hi. Oh, thank you, Miss Ba. Oh, wait. You just finished watching my earlier chapters? Yeah, good job. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Swell. I know. You know, one could say we've digested the updating chapter part. So, what was your name? Miss Ba? I just finished watching your chapter 12. Just come say hi. Dude, thank you. I love this book. People be hating too much, and especially, oh, people don't like this volume. It's okay. Win some, we lose some. It's okay. Oh, I didn't read the whole thing, Romero. It's okay in case there was a spoiler at the end. But some people say this chapter is going to be a little bit slower, especially since we just found out it's like over 200 chapters long. So it's roughly 100 more chapters than volume 1. I'm in it for long run. Hell yeah. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Okay. My earlier read-throughs were pretty bad. I'm not even gonna lie, man. But I feel like with time we slowly get better. There was a lot of crying. Just as a heads up, Miss Butt. There was a lot of crying. So you have that to look forward to. Hi, man. Welcome. Thank you for joining our little book club, man. Thank you. That means a lot. Are you guys ready? Let me update the chapter. We are on chapter 216, man. Damn, just enjoy the ride. Don't worry. Yeah, we ain't gonna worry about that, bro. We're 200 chapters in. We got the time to worry is late, man. There is no more time to worry. If I was gonna worry, that would have been like 150 chapters ago. We can't worry anymore. We're gonna see this shit through, man. 1,200 chapters to go. Shit. Not like 50 chapters more than volume 1. Okay, this is volume more action. Say no more, Romero. Ooh, 50 more chapters in volume 1, and this volume has more action. Shit. Ooh, that's exciting, dude. Chapter 216. Did I do my timestamps? Yes. It's called The Same Old Gathering. Okay. Klein started his first morning in Backland under the cold and humid weather conditions with a light fog that provided very little visibility. For breakfast, he had 1 liter worth of cheap tea, costing 1 penny, and 2 pieces of toast with inferior butter in the center. Inferior butter in the center. What the heck is inferior butter? He was busy the entire morning, but he first went to the Sherwood Borough's Backland Bulletin to post a tiny advertisement for a month at the cost of £30. How much money? So he took out £200. He spent £10 on clothes, £25 on rent, and £30. My math is not mathing. 30, 40. He spent like roughly 65 to 75 pounds out of 200 pounds. He's almost gone through half of his money. It's fake butter, and it's still good butter. Fake butter, still good butter. From Tuesday, the Backland Bulletin loyal readers would see a tiny advertisement along the seams of its 7th and 8th page. Sherlock Moriarty, good at various types of private investigations, reasonable at prices, and strictly adheres to the principles of confidentiality, resides at the Sherwood Borough, 15 Minsk Street. The reason why Klein didn't... This is so weird. He has to, like, act as a clown, but he's a detective. Damn, that's crazy. Okay. Sherlock Moriarty, good at various types of private investigations, reasonable prices, and strictly adheres to the principles of confidentiality, resides at Sherwood Borough's 15 Minsk Street. The reason why Klein didn't choose major newspapers like the Tussock Times or the Backland Daily Tribune that had no readership all across the entirety of the Lone Kingdom was due to the fact that his business was temporarily limited to Backland. Furthermore, he didn't wish for a sterling reputation. Therefore, the Backland Bulletin, which was well received locally and had low advertisement fees, became his first choice. That's low. That's a lot, bro. There you go. Enjoy your cake and coffee, Romero. After leaving the Backland Bulletin headquarters, Klein took out a map and followed it to purchase various herbs, powders, and silver slices from various herbal stores, flower stores, jewelry stores, and accessory stores. He did it in preparation for holding a ritual when the items that didn't have any spirituality were involved. Most of the materials in mysticism could be purchased from ordinary stores. However, they weren't all under one roof, requiring him to visit many stores to collect them. To do so, Klein spent another £5, a humongous sum of £200 that he withdrew broke below the £100 mark, leaving him with only £92. Spending money is as easy as drinking water. Klein found a small cafeteria nearby and ordered a black pepper steak worth 8 pence. He returned to 15 Minsk Street at 1 in the afternoon, and without rest, he spent his time using the slumber flower, dragon blood grass, dark red sandalwood, and mint powders to create holy night powder, a key ingredient needed to create a wall of spirituality. He could only make do with this method until he bought a real silver ritual dagger. Klein speculated that he would have to advance to Secret 7 before he can do away with this restriction. Few Miss Justice, Mr. Hanged Man, and the Sun haven't requested for leave yet. The gathering will be held on time today. I wonder what surprises Mr. Hangman will bring me and how many pages of Rizzo's diary he can provide. Klein laid back on his bed in the bedroom and brought about all sorts of things. To him, a private detective was a career that took into account both money and action. It allowed him to get in touch with people from all walks of life and slowly discover beyond their circles in Backland. From there, he could... Oh my god, he's gonna run into Fours and Shio. Right? Oh my god. Oh, he's probably gonna join the inner circle. Oh, with Mr. A, and then maybe he might run into Audrey. Whoa, oh my god. So much can happen. So much can happen. From there, he could slowly find clues regarding the... Oh, I skipped a line. I skipped a line. I did not skip a line. From there, he could slowly find clues regarding the secret order. Ah. Of course, if he was lucky, he would even be able to figure out the Secret 7, which corresponded to the clown, through a particular circle of Beyonders, and by the corresponding potion formula and main ingredient. Sorry, the audio spiked. As for Ince Zungwill's whereabouts, Klein temporarily chose not to take the initiative to seek him out. He might He might even avoid him a little. However, if he were to accidentally discover this enemy of his, without exposing himself, he wouldn't mind doing a good deed and sending an anonymous letter to the Church of the Evernight Goddess. A private detective's income can at most support a middle-class standard of living. If I want enough money to buy the potion formula and beyond materials, it will either depend on Miss Justice, or it will be through the investments with the remaining 100 pounds that I have left in the anonymous account. Yes, I can't touch the 92 pounds that I have for the time being. Perhaps I wouldn't be having any income for some time. With this in mind, Klein suddenly sat up. He came to the first floor and began reading the various newspapers he bought in passing. The newspapers often carried news about what would be invented and required investments, or how some wishes to form a joint venture with others to do a particular business. Klein relied on his knowledge from Earth and his understanding of the era to carefully sit through the projects. Unfortunately, none of the ones of the papers today were reliable. At 15 minutes to 3, he returned to his bedroom, locked the doors, drew the curtains, and used holy night powder to create the wall spirituality. Calling the magic police Klein's best ability. It is his best ability. It's called the magic police. This is one of the few things in my life that hasn't changed, he suddenly sighed. In the area outside of the city of Silver and the grayish-black tower that was half collapsed, 9 members of a patrol squad were gathered around a blazing bonfire, chanting about their experiences in the past few days. There were also a few other team members guarding the perimeters, preparing for any possible attacks that might break out from the darkness. Many of the City of Silver Beyonders had use of their blood to teach them a lesson. At all times, never let your guard down. The monsters in the darkness could very well be right behind you. On a night where the frequency of lighting was very low, it was necessary to keep the flames burning and the light shining. Once they were completely enveloped in darkness, it wasn't impossible for them to all disappear. No one could say for sure just what terrible things would happen in total darkness, because reality has broken the limits of their imagination time and time again. Derek Burke remained reserved and silent as he quietly listened to the companions reminiscing about the monster they had encountered before. It was a humanoid monster with eyes covering its entire body. In order to finish off the monster, the patrolling team suffered a heavy price with 5 injured and 2 of them severely injured. Suddenly, Derek's vision blurred. I just realized we changed point of views. Wait, I need to reread this. I spaced out for a bit. Many of the City of Silver's Beyonders had used their blood to teach them a lesson. At all times, never let your guard down. The monsters in the darkness could very well be right behind you. On a night where the frequency of lighting was very low, it was necessary to keep the flames burning and the light shining. Once they were completely enveloped in darkness, it wasn't impossible for them to all disappear. No one could say for sure just what terrible things would happen in total darkness, because reality had broken the limits of their imagination time and time again. Derek Berg remained reserved and silent as he quietly listened to the companions reminiscing about the monster they had encountered before. It was a humanoid monster with the eyes covering its entire body. In order to finish off the monsters, their patrolling team suffered a heavy price, with 5 injured and 2 of them severely injured. Suddenly, Derek's vision blurred and he felt himself being enveloped in a thick gray mist. In an inexplicably faraway place in the depths of the gray fog, a blurry figure sat on an ancient high black chair looking down at him. Prepare for the gathering. The fool's voice echoed in Derek's ears, but none of his teammates were aware of it. After drawing his gaze and observing the area for more than 10 seconds, Derek moved to the very edge of the fire, leaned against the broken wall and pretended to be asleep. Ever since he found out that the members of the 6-member council and Elder Lovia were unable to discover the existence of Mr. Fool, he gradually believed that as long as he didn't carelessly reveal any clues, he would be able to quietly attend the terrace gathering above the gray fog, even under the gaze of others. Yeah, no, that's why I had to reread that, because I can't forget this. Backland Emperor's Borough, and now we change point of views. So he's like, as long as I pretend to sleep, even though they have their eyes on me, I'll be good. Bro, wake up, LMAO. I'm going in completely blind, Zelik. Yes, thank you. Don't spoil. Yeah, I'm going in blind. Yeah, no, we're completely. So there were a few subtle spoilers that were brought up in Volume 1 that were confirmed at the end of Volume 1. So as of now, we have completely gone in blind. We know nothing. What happens between Volume 2 and the last volume? Backland Empersboro, using the excuse that she was tired, Audrey returned to her bedroom. She curbed her excitement and didn't pace back and forth. Instead, she sat quietly on the bed waiting for Mr. Dr. Fool summoning. Father was busy communicating with the other members of the parliament about the proposed bill, and the Beyonders Guard isn't tailing me constantly. Thank you, Goddess. My life has finally returned to normal. 2 weeks have passed. Mr. Hangman must have prepared... Oh, it's been 2 weeks. That's sad. Mr. Hangman must have prepared the pituitary glands of a mature rainbow salamander. I'm about to advance to sequence 8. Audrey thought with sparkling eyes. To her, this was even more exciting and worth looking forward to than the 30,000 pounds bounty and the large plantation worth at least 8,000 pounds. The only problem we have is YouTube comments. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm careful. I have started reading the comment, then I stopped reading it because it sounds like a spoiler. But luckily, we don't know anything from YouTube comments, so we're good. Finally, she saw the familiar illusionary crimson surge towards her like a tidal wave drowning her. On an ancient-looking sailboat, Alger Wilson locked the door to the captain's cabin and sat behind a sextant and the ship logs. He kept memorizing the contents of the thick stack of sheets in front of him. After the investigations, he left the bustle of Backland without any qualms after being rewarded by the upper echelon and returned to the seas carrying a batch of secretly copied Roselle diary pages. Hold up, let me just check something. What song is this? Oh, it's a Demon Soul song. It's played before. I'll skip it just to be safe. I know the Song of Destiny is okay. I think the song is okay. Oh wait, I can't play... We can't play Shelter. Hold up, let me take the song off. We can't play this song because I know this song isn't safe to play. I don't know if Final Fantasy music is safe to play. Wait, let me just play this for a few seconds. I'm gonna leave after this chapter. Is the chapter count right so I can catch? Yeah, the chapter count's correct. Yeah, we're not bad. We're not behind on chapter counts. We're good. We're good. This might be my last chapter. Let me quickly step out for a bit, check a few things, and then maybe read another chapter. I got you guys. One sec. Bear with me. I just want to play this part off the video to see if it's safe to play or not, because this song fits. Sominous, right? But we're just gonna play from the beginning. We're gonna play from the beginning. We're gonna play this from the beginning. I think we're good. Okay, I think we're good right here. After digesting the Seafarer potion, I'll be able to advance normally. My contributions are enough for me to trade the formula and ingredients. However, this will expose the fact that I know the acting method. There are many advantages and disadvantages. Olger shook his head, suddenly distracted. At that moment, he felt the summoning of the Fool. His mind suddenly recalled in the face of the Rear Admiral Hurricane Quillingus, whose flesh and blood quickly rotted as pieces of his face peeled off. Olger instinctively lowered his head, allowing the crimson tide to engulf him. This ceremony, you can't go in the middle. I know I can't go in the middle. Oh my god. Above this gray fog inside the palace that looked like a giant's residence. Having activated his spirit vision, Clan examined Justice, the Hangman, and the Sun to confirm their current states. Ajay was about to happily greet everyone when he suddenly saw the Hangman gesturing to her before rushing to speak before her. Mr. Fool, I've obtained 19 pages of Roselle's diary. Oh my god, there's so much. That happened in 2 weeks. I've obtained 19 pages of Roselle's diary this time. Here, I must thank you for sending your adorer to help me get rid of the Quillingus. These diary pages will be compensation I should pay. 19 pages, not bad. Klein didn't talk much about the adorer as he smiled faintly. This is the principle of equivalent exchange. As expected of Mr. Fool, a pirate admiral with a mystical item was nothing to him. From the look of it, I don't have to mention my claiming of the bounty. I wonder how many high sequence beyonders Mr. Fool has as his high adorers. Audrey had begun to it's only one technically, and he's not an official adorer, but we got Mr. Zik. Audrey had begun to use the word he, him, or his to refer to the Fool without realizing. Upon hearing the Fool's answer, Alger said humbly, "The limit of my current memory is 6 pages. Please allow me to give it to them and to you over separate occasions." "No problem." Klein, who was surrounded by thick gray fog, nodded gently. The son, Derek, looked at the pages that appeared before him, the hangman, and was very curious about the contents of the diary. With his previous experiences, he believed that the items that Mr. Fool was interested in definitely contained many mysteries. He looked at Miss Justice, and when he saw that she didn't have the impulse to ask, he cautiously maintained his silence. Soon the 6 pages of the diary were complete and came into Klein's hands. Audrey and others began to wait quietly. They were already used to such things. Klein looked down and read the first pages. 16th of December, look, it's really close. Next chapter is Heavy Lore. Oh, okay. All right, I'm excited. Nia? Oh, I thought it's Ni, right? Did I pronounce it right? Nia? I know it's not Nia, right? Ni? Dang, all right. 16th of December, which was close because it's December 28th. I managed to contact the pathetic fellow who's trapped in the storm and was lost in darkness. Finally, there's a follow-up to one of the previous pages of the diary. Clang was delighted and he became more focused. He called himself Mr. Door? Okay, we have Mr. Fool and we have Mr. Door. And tried to teach me a complicated and difficult ritual. The summoning door, right? Or when you summon a person and you go through the door. He wanted me to help him return to the real world. So this is another person from the real world. He wanted me to help him return to the real world and promised to fulfill 3 of my requests. Does he think I'm stupid? I lived more than 60 years over my 2 lives. Does he think I can't tell that this is the usual manipulation done by evil gods and devils? But the history of the 4th epoch that he described was truly interesting. Okay. All right. Mr. Door's description is chapter 217. Okay, this got really interesting. Okay, one sec. Let me update the chapter title. I'm gonna step out for like 2 minutes and let me just check a few things. I will let you guys know in 2 minutes if I have to end stream or not. Bear with me. Just bear with me for 2 seconds. Let's copy and paste this. Okay, bear with me for 2 minutes. Where's Milo? His goat is mentioned. He likes Mr. Door. If you don't need this reminder, then I have completely digested the chapter reminder potion. Update top left. I did not update it. I will update it when I come back, just in case I have to end stream or not. Bear with me for 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Sad news. I do have to end stream. I do have to end stream. For stream time tomorrow, if I'm gonna check right now my schedule for tomorrow. If I can go live, I will make sure to at least put an 8 hour notice, if that is okay. I know, I know we kind of stopped at a cliffhanger. Now I feel bad. Damn, I know, I feel bad. It was only a short stream. We only read for like an hour, dude. I feel bad. I know. I have to head out now. I know, because I'm gonna be pretty busy tomorrow morning. So I kind of have to prepare a few things for tomorrow. I mean, without getting into specifics. I know, I'm sorry. Hey, don't bark at me. Why are you barking at me? Bro, I had to go mid-stroke. Hey, stop. Yeah, but we do have to end stream. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me hold Ellie. I'm gonna hold Ellie like a bird. Little unlucky, but it is what it is. I know, I'm sorry. I know, we started volume 2 on a bad note. Now, bro, you're good. But we will be back. We're back. We're stronger. Just fun fact, though. Starting Monday, starting next week, we're back to our regular bi-daily Lord of Mystery streams, which is good. I just joined Potato God. Yo, Potato God, you joined us on ending stream. I'm so sorry. Luckily, we are back to our regular promised bi-daily Lord of Mystery streams. And then we got more free time than we just do back-to-back. I'm probably going to be doing some manhwa reactions off stream. Or if it is on stream, then I will end stream ahead of time. No. I'm most likely... Well, let me re-say that. I'm most likely going to be reading some manhwa chapters off stream. Yeah, I know I will. If I can't stream tomorrow, I'll give you guys... Ellie comes in to spy the sequence 8 potion formula. Yeah, I know, right? Like, she is a spectator. Here. We'll record this part. We'll record our outro while we hold Ellie like a parrot. Ellie comes to spy the sequence 8 potion formula. I told you she is a spectator. I mean, look at her. She's literally reading chat right now. Alright, guys. I'm sorry. That was only able to read for 1 hour. So we are going to end stream now. Good news. We are back on our bi-daily Lord of Mystery stream. And depending on availability, it will be day to day, back to back. I'm gonna be, I guess, doing some reacts off stream just to try it out. Like it, hate it, like the video, dislike the video, let me know. I'll take all the feedback I can get. You have lots of subs now, so please schedule stream early. I know. Dude, we went up like 100 in this week break from Lord of Mysteries. That's crazy, dude. That's so awesome. But we're gonna end stream now. Hi, Ellie. Are you sleepy? We're gonna end stream tomorrow. If I can stream tomorrow, well, if I'm available Sunday, I will let you guys know. It's not bad to start volume 2 a bit slower. These chapters should be savored. Okay, that's true. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful chapters in volume 1 that should have been savored early on, but I was stumbling my words. But we're back. So I hope you guys are excited as I am. I am excited. So like the video if you liked the video. Dislike the video if you didn't like the video. I'll take any feedback. You guys let me know. And thank you for 1,000. Oh, we went up another sub midstream. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for 1,107 subscribers. And when we back, we're going to be continuing the sexy lore dump of Mr. Door. And the first Terror Club meeting of Volume 2, which is exciting, dude. But I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for joining. I am forever thankful to you and Mr. Full. Maybe Mr. Door. No, maybe not Mr. Door. Sounds like a bad guy. But thank you. We're going to end stream now, and I'll see you guys very soon, okay? Peace! And have a beautiful day. Volume 2 is longer, but has immense foreshadowing. Mark my words. We are going to theory craft something and call it. We are going to cook something so good in the oven one day in this volume, and we're going to call it, all right? Mark my words. Just like we called the Quill reveal, where somebody was going to be writing everything in the shadows for this series, we're going to call something for this volume. So, that should be exciting. Just give him time to cook. Oh, we're going to be cooking a lot this volume read-through. So, we're going to end it there. Ellie, you're already growling? Girl, we've been doing this outro for like a minute or two. All right, guys. Peace. And have a beautiful day. I'm saying peace again. Peace. I'm going to let you guys go, okay? Bye, guys. Okay. We just stopped the recording. I'm going to let you guys go, okay? If I can stream tomorrow, I will give you guys an 8-hour advance warning with the schedule stream, Discord announcement, everything. I got you guys. Pinky promise, okay? But luckily, weekdays will be consistent as well, always. Even though streaming is bad for some people, we should make bets. We should make bets if it's 8 hours in advance or not. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I know right now my weekends have been kind of hectic. But I'm hoping next year, which is a week from now, we're good and on track for weekends as well. Alright, guys. Peace, okay? Have a beautiful day. Hi, Ellie. You want to say bye to them? Yeah? Come on.